Today we focus on something called composition of functions. So I have two functions, f of x, which equals 5x minus 3, and g of x, which equals x minus 1, the whole thing squared. I'm supposed to find the following, f of g of 3. By the way, when you're in IXL, they like to write it f with a little circle, g of 3, like that. So it means the same thing, so IXL just writes it differently. So for this one, what this means is I'm going to take the 3 and put it in g's function first for input. So here we go. So g of x is going to equal 3 minus 1, the whole thing squared. Recall this is input. So I'm going to take the 3, put it inside of g's stuff, and then trying to get it to focus for you a little better. It still looks a little fuzzy to me. So I'm going to put it in there and then solve. So 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 squared is 4. So g of x is 4. So now I'm going to take the 4 and put it in f. So this says take 3, put it in g, get your answer. Take that answer, put it in f. So 4 is going to go into f stuff now. So f of x will equal f times 4 minus, 5 times 4 minus 3. 5 times 4 is 20, minus 3 is 17. So f of 4 is 17. That's my answer. Let's try another one. This time it looks like they're going in reverse. Recall that IXL will write it as g, composition f. They use a little like open circle symbol, and then 3. So this is saying take 3, put it in f's function. So I'm going to take 3 and put it right there. So f of 3 will equal 5 times 3 minus 3. 5 times 3 is 8, minus 3 is 5. So f of 3 is 5. Back that up here. 5 times 3 is 15. 15 minus 3 is 12. This is a 12. There we go. Now I'm going to take the 12 and put it in g stuff. So you just start on the inside and keep working your way out, kind of like peeling off inner layers. So here's my 3. I go to f first, get my answer, take that answer, put it in g. So I'm looking for g of 12 now, equals 12 minus 1 squared. 12 minus 1 is 11. 11 squared is 121. So g of 12 is 121. They might write another way, like g of f of 3 turned out to be 121 when we were all done. All right, this one here, this one doesn't have any numbers, so I'm supposed to take x and put it in the x spot. So g of x, this should really be g of 3 here. G of x will equal x minus 1 squared. There's nothing for me to do because the x is already in the x spot. So this is the answer so far. Now I'm supposed to take this and put it in f. So I'm going to take this, put it in input for f. So f of x minus 1 squared equals f times x minus 1 quantity squared minus 3. We're going to take care of this first. Write it out twice. There's a 5 sitting way in front. Again, I'm going to take care of that first. So 5 times x squared minus x plus 1. So that will be, and I'm going sideways here now, 5 times x squared minus 2x plus 1. Simplify that further. That will be 5x squared minus 10x plus 5. And then we also have this minus 3 here that we got to do. So one more time, 5x squared minus 10x plus 2. That's what f of g of x is. So just taking the number, plugging it into the inner one first, taking that answer, plugging it in the other one. That's composition of functions.